everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm aware that you guys are going to be dropping in periodically. So we're going to start working on a real anime training workout together. So I'm going to give you guys some time to kind of drop into the chat and we'll make some decisions about what we're going to do. I'm going to post this on Twitter here in just a second so people will start coming in, and then we'll get started. Hello, Guapo Man, good to see you. So we're going to get our link. Copy link. On Twitter. Come make a real anime training workout with me live. Alright, and we're gonna go put this. There we go. Put this on YouTube. No, not YouTube, Facebook. Create post button is so far down. Paste. Come make a real anime training workout with me live. Post. Alrighty. Pretty simple. Hello Mario. Hello Gaming with Ish. Hello, Disboss, Soul Stealer 53, Soul Reaper 53. That's a really long name. Holy crap. If the music is loud, I can take it down. Give me just a second. Yeah, that's okay. We'll do that. Music okay now? Alright. Hello, Kanjet. Alrighty. Wow, we got a bunch of people popping in here all of a sudden. Hello, everyone. So we're not really going to be discussing diet on this workout. I mean, I can probably give you some general ideas about eating and whatnot. But right now we're going to be focusing on what goes into the development of a real anime training workout. And the thought processes that are going into the programming and exercise selection for those workouts, because I think a fun part of training is sometimes making up your own workouts, and you may not know how to do that. So watching somebody else do it can kind of give you some clues on what you can do, especially if you don't know a whole lot about exercises in general. And so this is going to be sort of an educational thing. We've done this before. If you have seen, there was a really long live stream where we made a guts workout together, and then we broke that down and turned that into a 3-part series on making a guts workout. So I have no idea what we're going to end up with today. You guys are going to help me even decide what workout we're going to be making. So we will start that process here in actually we got 10 people, so we're going to start that process now. So, yeah, so hip flexor pain, if you have hip flexor issues, runner's lunge stretch, work with the couch stretch, look that up, work with try to get like a lacrosse ball and put it on the spot where it's tender and kind of roll around on it, and then that's going to help it release. Take about 30 to 60 seconds for it to release. So that's typically what we're looking for there. Let's see here. Yes, typically in an anime workout there are push-ups, but as we have a lot of push-ups on in our real anime workouts, we're gonna try to get around that. Holy freaking crap, Mario! You gonna give me a damn heart attack? Thank you, Mario, for being you. Dang, dude. You just blowing things up. Jeez. Freaking clutch donations. Holy crap. Let's make some noise for Mario Grinzato, the anime, Hokage. Wow, man, that's crazy. Thank you so much. That's nuts. All right. Yeah, I can actually, does that help a little bit? Let me know if that that helps. Cool. All right. So, do you guys have any particular series or characters that you would like a workout of that we don't have on either the blog or on the Real Anime Training channel? Because if you let me know about that stuff, I can, you know, what you'd like to see. That's kind of, we can get some selections and then start making some adjustments there and decide what we're gonna do. So this is on you guys. Start making suggestions, and then we will get a sort of like straw poll going and see what we can come up with. All right. Asta. Okay, we've got Asta. And let's see, got anything for knee pain? Okay, so the knee's a very complicated joint, lot going on there. So knee pain needs to be a little bit more specific because there could be multiple things happening there. But yes, there are some things for knee pain, some things, you know, that you can do with corrective exercise, some things that are going to need a physical therapist, and some things that unfortunately might need surgery. Hopefully you're not in that last bucket, because knee surgery, I hear, is not too pleasant. Well, I'm still kind of new here. I saw your video with Jax Blade giving a presentation, so I'm not sure all that you've done. If you want to check out our exercise library, let me pull that up here. Well, not exercise library, but our actual workout library. I'll send that to you really quick in the chat. So explore, workout by series, copy link, paste. Cool. So that link right there that I just put in the chat is workout by series. So you can find all of the series that we have for Real Anime Training workouts. I don't actually think that's all of them. I think there are some that we left out somewhere, but I have to go through the search function. Like, I think there's some Siren workouts if you've ever seen Siren. Yeah. So what if someone's ankles pops when you walk or your knees pop when you do squats? As long as there's no pain, that's fine. Popping occurs sometimes, so that's not necessarily an issue. Pain is the thing that's going to be what you want to pay attention to. So yeah, there could be any number of things that you could, if there's pain, you may need to get that addressed. You need to know where the pain is, how the pain feels. and what movements you're unable to perform without pain or with pain, that you, when you perform them, feel pain, because that's going to help figure out exactly what your issue is. All right. So, all right. Hello, Mantix from France. Good to see you. Fantastic. So, all right, we got Asta. Asta's our only person right now. So let's get some other suggestions here that we can throw in. You know, I don't know why I'm doing that. There's a button that does that, so I don't have to. Magic. All right. I've been worried about it. Doesn't really hurt if I do a power walk for a prolonged period, though the back of my ankles hurt. Back of your ankles hurting actually might be your shoes. So if they're rubbing on the back of your ankle on your Achilles tendon, that could be it. It could also be the way that you're walking. If you're really heavy heel striker, that could be it. So just maybe examine your power walking form. Hello, Solil Senpai. You are here. Oh, Yusuke Urameshi. I'm down. I'm down for some Urameshi. Yusuke Urameshi. Urameshi Yusuke. Deku. Okay. I'm actually in the process. I need to do that. It's on my to-do list anyway. For me, it was the way that I'm walking caused me some back pain, but once I fixed it, it was gone. It feels weird the first few times, but you get used to it. Do you know Noritaka Sawamura? I'm gonna have to look up the name because there's so many characters out there. Noritaka Sawamura. That's right? What is that? Okay, I've actually never seen that series. Sorta looks cool. I'm not gonna lie. Might have to come back to that one. Okay, I've not seen Fire Force. That's something I actually haven't watched, so I'm not gonna be able to do that. Yeah, that I see that it's a manga. So I'm gonna have to check that out there. Oh, nope. Yeah, we're gonna have to. All right. Let's see. Sugimoto from Golden Kamuy. I've also not seen that series. This is going to be a list of series that that I need to watch, it seems, or read. Okay. Hinomaru Sumo. Okay, yeah. Inosuke. Let's see. Spike. So I'm seeing a lot of these things from the same. Some of these that Jordan has already done. So I may give priority to the ones that are not ones that he's done. Buso Renken. Buso Renken. Alchemical weapons. Have not seen that one. Rock Lee. We haven't. We've got a lot of those. A lot of Rock Lee workouts on the blog. So, that would be a new endeavor today. Fourth Reich Hokage. Let's see here. Sailor Moon. I already have a Sailor Moon workout on the channel, but it's more just that one time they went to the gym. So it's not exactly a Sailor Moon workout, but we can think about it. Sailor, I feel like that would be yoga. Sailor yoga, Henshin yoga. Inuyasha. Let's see. Garo. Trevor Belmont. Okay. Kill some vampires here. Bakugo. Tanjiro. Zenitsu. JoJo workout. Yeah. JoJo workout. Pick one. Probably Jonathan. Probably Jonathan. I have not done an Ichigo workout. I have not. I thought about doing a flash step workout, actually. I thought that would be pretty cool. A flash step workout. Let's see here. Kenshiro. I have, I think, one Kenshiro workout already. Is it not on the... Let me check. I'm going to say workout by series. Pretty sure I've got Fist of the North Star there. Fist of the North Star. Oh, I do have Fist of the North Star workouts, but it's not in the list for whatever reason. Give me just a second. Let's go through the search function. There is no search function that I can see right now. I know there is one. Okay, I'll look at that later. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I have at least 2 Fist of North Star workouts. Usopp during time skip. All right, I'm gonna grab one more, and then we'll go into. So Swan, we're making a live a Rail Anime training workout live on stream together. First thing is selecting the character. Let's see here. Rokushiki CP9 training. Kid Buu. Okay, actually, I already have Kid Buu. There's a few workouts on the blog already. There's a Frieza series that we did videos for. There's a Cell series that we've not done videos for yet, and there's a Buu series. So we've already got that one. Danbaru Nan Kido Moteru. I feel like just watching, I feel like it's already its own thing. So if you're looking for a particular workout for Danbaru, you're probably like, just read the manga. Yeah, we've already got Garo on the list. Gonna take one more. I'm gonna say the Rokushiki CP9 training. All right, we've got 20, so we're gonna cap it there because that's as far down as the screen goes on the stream section. And I'm busting out some sugar-free Monster today because, yeah, it's one of those days. All right, so let's start whittling these down. From this list, are there any that really pop out at you as like, yeah, that's what I'd like to see? Or no, I don't want to see that at all. Because then we could start kind of like, ooh, I just spelled that horribly. Let's see here. I'm going to cut out anything that Jordan has already done. Except for that one, because I've got a bunch of those already. That's not true. We're gonna keep them. We'll make that decision anyway. Let's see here. Okay, so we've got a vote for Bakugo. Let's see. So we're going to put a star there. Another Bakugo. We're going to put a star next to CP9 because it's got somebody. Let's see here. Jojo. Asta. Yusuke. Let's see. Hey Storm, thanks very much. I'm glad that I have inspired you to work out. That's awesome. That's basically the whole thing. That's the plan. Yeah. I know that he did. I sort of just threw that out because I can do those. That's fine. It's not a big deal. People have been requesting that I do something on those, so I'm not gonna not do them. Yes, well, we're at 20 already, Bono, so we're not doing any more options. Unless everybody starts losing their minds about Kirishima, and then we might do that. Do I have a Jackie Chan workout? Yeah, I actually have 4 Jackie Chan workouts. So, hold on a second. I can actually just show you those. They are under our Tekken series, because, you know, Lei Wulong is... I know there's 3 of them. So you can actually see all of our Tekken workouts right here in the chat. Paste. So yeah, the 3 Lei Wulong workouts are Jackie Chan's training. Oh well, thank you. I would like to be as jacked as Armstrong. Let's see. Can you vote for Ichigo? I mean, you can vote for whoever you want to. Let's see. Alright, so we got Trevor. Zenitsu. Okay. Alright, I'm going to give it a couple more seconds for you guys to vote for this first round, and then we're going to delete everything that's not been voted for. Okay. Hey Gary, good to see you. If you guys have watched our The Power of God in Anime podcast, Blue 2x2 there is Gary from the podcast, so give him some love. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and give him some love right now by making him a moderator. All right. Usopp or Inosuke? So, Inosuke and Usopp. Where are we at, Usopp? There he is. I already thought he had a star, so I was only looking at stars. All right. Yeah, so I mean, I'm giving people like 2 or whatever. Would be a cool Raikage workout, including speed and bodybuilding. Yeah, Raikage, definitely. All right. And Hinamaru. Okay, that's it. That's all we're doing for that. So we're going to delete everything that doesn't have a star next to it. Okay. There we go. Although the Inuyasha one would be pretty... Oh, okay. Somebody actually just had said Inuyasha again, so we'll do that. That's because that's sort of trending right now with Yashahime. All right. Tanjiro's gone. All right, we cut out 7. Right now we have 1, 2, 3 that have 2 stars. We've got Yusuke, Trevor, and Bakugo with 2 stars. Yeah, Mario does that. He definitely does do that. Holy crap, we got 21 people right now. That's nuts. Okay, so let's talk about yeah, so we're going to revote. So out of these options that we've got right here, these 13, let's go through it again. So everybody only vote 1 this time. Only 1 this time. Pick 1. All right. We got 1 for Inuyasha there. 2 for Inuyasha. JoJo. Bakugo. Let's see. Zenitsu. Trevor. Belmont. Bakugo. Okay, alright, never mind. Scratch JoJo and go for Bakugo. Okay, Bakugo's got 3 stars right now, so we got Usopp, Inuyasha, CP9, oh, there was 2 for CP9, so we were 2 CP, right? No, just 1. We got Yusuke. And then when everybody votes, we got 18 people in chat right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 6 of you, maybe 7 of you have not voted. Have I? Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yep, there's 1 more for Bakugo. Alright. Cool. Alright. Oh, congrats, TJF, on your ability to jump rope for 30 seconds straight. That's fantastic. Alright, so right now we're at 4 for Bakugo, 3 for Inuyasha. So we're going to go ahead and we got 1 more for Yusuke. In the next 10 seconds, we're going to close the voting for this. So we're going to have 10, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, closed. All right. All right. What, Cardi K, I'm not sure what you're referencing, my man. How can you forget Baki shadow boxing? Not only is there a blog post for Baki shadow boxing, there's an entire video already on the channel for Baki shadow boxing. And as a matter of fact, I never forget Baki because there are more Baki workouts on the blog than probably just about any show. So I definitely have not forgotten Baki. All right. So we're going to close out Asta, Hinamaru, Inosuke, 4th Raikage, JoJo, Ichigo, And then we're going to close anything that's got 1 star, because we've got at least 2 stars on everything else. Did I just do that? Let me double check. Yeah, I'm good. All right, so we got 4 remaining. So I'm going to start over. Between these 4, what do we got here? Nope, it's just one. It's just one series. Like, so it's just one character, not like a bunch of different things all at once. Although that would be insane. So Yusuke, Bakugo, Inuyasha. We are, yep. So Asta got eliminated, unfortunately, so he's not in the running anymore. So Yusuke, Bakugo, Inuyasha again. Yusuke. Inuyasha. Bakugo. Bakugo. Trevor. Yusuke. Bakugo. Okay, and Bakugo. We got a tie going on here. All right, we're gonna give it 30 seconds. Whew. Bakugo. So, okay, another Bakugo, Yusuke. Seems like we're drawing a line in the sand here. Have I created a plan based off Claymore? We don't see a lot of training, but we do see Rocky training in a couple scenes. I've not made a Claymore workout now. I could possibly do that. And then Mario votes Inuyasha. Alright, so Trevor's definitely gone. Sorry, Gary. Yeah, I'm sorry. Belmont only had 2. He didn't have enough to survive. Do one from Ryu. You mean Ryu from Street Fighter? Oh, sorry, band. Yeah, I've actually thought about doing that before. I just didn't get around to it. Okay, so we've got these 3 left. We've got Yusuke with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bakugo with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And Inuyasha with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Inuyasha, as much as we love Inuyasha, he's unfortunately out. So it's 7-7. Yusuke and Bakugo. So we are going to revote with these 2. So we got Yusuke, Bakugo. 3 for Bakugo, 4 for Bakugo. It's happening. People are doing stuff. People are voting. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Goodness gracious. Alright, Yusuke. Alright, we're going to give it 10 more seconds. 6, 5, 3, 2. Okay, that's it. No more voting. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for Yusuke. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for Bakugo. This much. Yusuke wins by 1 vote. Holy crap. Alright. So, we are starting with, we're going to do Yusuke Urameshi, or Urameshi Yusuke. So, Yusuke. So, we're going to go Yusuke workout. Urameshi Yusuke training. Alright. So, there we go. That's okay that you haven't watched Yu Yu Hakusho. You should go do that because it's great. All right, so you've got work in an hour. Oh, well, we will miss you. Okay. He does have some crazy balance. Okay, so let's talk about a Yusuke workout. I want to go ahead and point you guys in the direction of the current Yusuke workouts that exist on the Real Anime Training website. So if you go to Real Anime Training, go to Workout by Series, and go to Yu Yu Hakusho, you'll see a list of the 2 workouts are Genkai's training for Yusuke and Yusuke's Manic Bike Ride. So Genkai's training for Yusuke is a very simple workout that's just the stuff that you see him doing with Genkai, which we could maybe elaborate on. And then Yusuke's Manic Bike Ride is just mimicking him chasing down the black gang when during the whole after Dark Tournament saga, when they're driving in the car and he's driving in a truck, I think, and he's got a bike and he's chasing him down with the bike. So just wanted to tell you about that, and then part of Yusuke is he's definitely he's definitely very athletic. Let's see, handstand training, finger training, horse dance, yeah. So let's see, cool. Just finished Toguro Saga. Don't spoil. I'll do my best not to spoil it. Okay, so let's talk about Yusuke. What are some things that you see him do already? So, well, I guess first of all, we need to decide at what point are we doing a Yusuke workout for? Are we doing a Yusuke workout for the beginning of the series? Are we doing a Yusuke workout for around the Dark Tournament saga? Or when is this Yusuke workout happening? So that's the first thing that we need to establish is when is this happening? Training for the Dark Tournament. Okay. Dark Tournament. Alright. So now that we've established when that training is happening, then we can break down what's happening. So obviously, like, Yusuke's training for Genkai's training for Yusuke on the blog is already sort of that thing, but we're going to use that to expand. Yeah, so cool. So what we're gonna do is we are going to start with the movements that we see him do in the series. So let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and get back to that. I'm gonna say Yusuke Genkai's training for Yusuke. So, because that's what the other workout is based on, so that's where we're gonna start. All right, so we've got practicing handstands, practicing rock climbing, taking punches, pushing against an opponent. So we're gonna. This is a very early workout. This workout is 10 years old, so we're gonna rework it then. So we've got the things that he did in that are practicing handstands, practicing rock climbing. Oh, I just completely screwed that word up. Then we've got taking punches, which you don't always have the opportunity to do, and also it's not necessarily a good idea for everybody based on your level of fitness, and then pushing against an opponent. So those are the 4 basic exercises that we see him doing. So let's think about how we can expand on that, or maybe use our brains to think about how we can fill in the gaps in some of that training, because obviously this is the training that we see him do, but it can't be everything. Can't be everything that he did. So let's start expanding. So yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. Rock climbing is sort of hard to do at home, but that's why we think about it and then give options that would be not that. So what kind of warm-up for this workout? So typically a warm-up that I just point everybody to as a general warm-up is the ads, which is why we need to get to 20K subs before the end of the year, so you guys can see me literally live stream punching Duffy in the nads. Okay, well, we get a first copy of this training. So what's going to happen is we're going to make the workout. So this will be, on screen. And then once we make the workout, we'll be able to, you'll have it. You help me make it. But then we'll make a video for it, and we'll, use some of the stuff that we did in this video to kind of like, be included in that. So if you are part of this process, you're going to be in the video because you're part of this process. We actually had people submit exercises last time, which Gary was one of those people, for the guts workout. So we may do something like that again, but I'm not sure because people didn't really submit too many exercises. Mountain climbers, Spider-Man push-ups. You guys are doing great. Uh-oh. Okay, it dropped out for a second. All right, let's see. Unilever, how about archer pull-ups? Let's see. All right, so involves climbing, and Yusuke uses his finger for the spirit gun. There should be some type of grip training or fingertip push-ups. Okay, so we're gonna click this here. We're going to say grip training, finger training. Hold on just a second. I want to make sure the stream is doing okay. Oops, sorry if it's buffering, guys. It says that it's not going through for some reason. Not entirely sure why. It says the stream status is poor. Serious issues that need attention. I do not know. Yeah, it's gonna be, this video is gonna be up on the channel. Okay, it just came back on. I'm sorry that the connection's being weird. I don't know what's happening. It says it's excellent now, but it keeps going through like cycles of not being, of good and being not good. So, all right, we're gonna break this down. So, you guys have got some really solid ideas about the, goodness gracious. Can you guys, are you guys getting the stream, or is it just like cutting out and coming back on, cutting out and coming back on? Because it keeps saying excellent connection and then no connection, excellent connection and then no connection. So I'm not sure what's happening. Let's see. Did hold up the ceiling. Okay. Presses. All right. So instead of punches, we're going to do core work. Pushing against an opponent. Sled, push, or pull. Let's see here. Reconnection successful. And then it works again. I don't know why it keeps dying. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, the video will be up later. Like, it's going to be up. As a matter of fact, when we complete the issue, we'll put it in like a, when we complete the workout, we'll put it in a playlist. All right, well, whatever. We're just going to try to do our best here. So we're going to start at the first portion, practicing handstands. So, Duffy, stop typing. It's not working. All right. All right, so let's break this into some things here. If this is a single workout, as a full body workout, you don't want it to be too intense on any one thing, because you want it to be, you don't want to like be completely wrecked, and you want to be able to do other training. Now, what we could do is we could say Yusuke workout program for the Dark Tournament. So we can break this up into sections. So we can say Yusuke's handstand and core workout, Yusuke's climbing, and yeah, we'll just say Yusuke's climbing and grip workout, Yusuke's we may not say core. We may do a little bit of abs on each one. Yusuke's handstand and pressing workout. Yusuke's combat training. And then let's see here, one more. Okay. Yusuke's, let's see, conditioning workout. And that's so we've basically got all of his upper body, combat, and conditioning. Let's say Yusuke's leg training workout. Okay, so we've inadvertently come up with 5 that we're going to build into individual workouts. So this may be something that we come back to when we do other live streams to kind of like build these things up. But we're going to build one of these today. So let's pick one of these to build today. Out of these, we've got handstand, pressing, Yusuke's climbing and grip, Yusuke's combat, Yusuke's conditioning, Yusuke's leg training. Out of those 5, what are we looking at that would be interesting to you guys, most interesting, that we'd start with? Climbing and grip, combat or handstand, climbing grip, grip, combat and grip. Cool. All right. Climbing. Yeah, everybody seems to want to do the climbing one. So I do believe that that is the one that we will be doing today. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of this. We will start from scratch from each of these things. So Yusuke, climbing and grip workout. And we'll go ahead and eliminate this because it's the one we're working on. So obviously climbing, and we're just going to list exercises right now. We're not worried about, you know, sets, reps, or any of that kind of stuff. So climbing, pull-ups, and we'll get a little bit more into that here in a little bit. Rows of some sort, grip, grippers, finger, tip, push-ups, pull-ups. Let's see here. Towel, hanging, pull-ups. Yep. One arm hangs. Let's see here. Mountain climbers. Cool. Yep. Cool. All right, so we're definitely moving in that direction. There's a spider. May not do the Spider-Man pull-up. No, that works for him because he lands weird sometimes. Spider-Man push-up. Oh, no, we're going to save that for the pressing workout. Bear crawl. No, we'll save that for that too. That works. Yeah, so the animal walking and stuff, we're actually going to save some of that for the press handstand and pressing workout. Let's see here. Farmers carries are where you have dumbbells in each hand and you walk for a distance. Yeah, we got pull-ups of various kinds here. And we may do farmers carry. We may get rid of that. Okay, cool. All right, so all right, so we are going to climbing, and that can be rock climbing, tree climbing, or rope climbing in general. Pull-ups, archer, normal, chin-ups, wide, pull-ups, let's say wide. Close grip, close chins, baseball bat, rows, we'll say, these are going to be inverted. We'll say inverted rows, inverted rows, we'll say normal. Yeah, we'll just keep that there. And then we may do one arm rows. Yeah, neutral grip also, yeah. Good call. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and get these knocked out here. And let's see. We'll move that down. There we go. So we got all of those exercises there. All right, so that's a fair amount. That's a lot of exercises. There's a lot going on there. So if you look at this program here, well, not program, but if these list of exercises, that's an awful lot of exercises. And there's nothing to say that you can't have a wider variety of exercises in a program. The problem is, at some point you're going to tire out, and whatever you're working on in the later part of the workout, it's not going to get the same effect as the thing that you started with. So we want to start with the primary thing first. Whatever we want to be best at in this workout. So if we want to focus on stamina, or if we want to focus on the climbing portion, or if we want to focus on maximum grip, those are going to be different setups. So we need to figure out exactly what it is that we want to be good at, And so honestly, I would say that since it's a climbing and grip workout, I would probably want to start with the climbing portion first. But what we can do is we can do a couple of big strength movements and then use climbing as like a cardio aspect of it. But like I said, there's different options available to us. Grip to the max. Keep mountain climbers for sure. Great. Full body. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Cool. Yeah, so band, we're going to be doing that in his leg training stuff. So let's break down exactly what we want to do. We're probably going to break this into an activation section. So we're going to do things like grippers and some warm-up movements. We'll do, let's see here, out of all the stuff here, we'll do some light farmer's carry. And we'll do a couple of easy sets of pull-ups or rows. So activation section, then we'll do a strength section. Anime god makers. That sounds familiar, but I can't remember what those are, unless you're calling anime god makers the push-up. So grippers are just like little hand grippers. I've got a pair over here somewhere. Can you hand me the grippers over there next to you? One second. Okay, so grippers. You can see here, this is a pretty heavy-duty set of grippers. It's Captains of Crush, so they're really like made for like strong gripper stuff. So, ooh, knuckles always pop when I do that. So if you're looking for something that is gonna be a good gripper, it's going to be something like this, but you can always get like lighter grippers too. That's fine. But for the beginning section, it's really just about like doing it just to get everything worked out. So you might do something, if you have a really strong gripper, you might just start doing some light squeezes that aren't going to close all the way, just to kind of get everything moving. And then we'll move on to the strength section. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so good point. So we have the strength section there, and then we have the endurance section, which will say climbing or pull-ups. And if you in the Naruto, I think it's number 4, Naruto Ninja Movement workout, I talk about that. As instead of climbing, you can do pull-ups. So we may just do that there. We'll say pull-ups for reps. In the strength section, we can do things like we'll do heavy pull ups, and then just we can have variations of that. That's fine. And then rows. But definitely towel pull-ups in there too. And then we can do we'll end up here with yeah, so the various types of rows there. Endurance section, climbing pull-ups for reps. Then we'll end that with hanging. And the strength section, we want to have grippers again, but this time for strength. And then we'll say mountain climbers again. May do variations on those because, you know, why not? Do some additional core stuff there. So we've got in the strength section, we'll do maybe no. We're gonna save the fingertip push-ups and pull-ups. No, fingertip push-ups for later. So we're gonna do possibly fingertip pull-ups if we can. But we're getting a lot of grip there anyway, and we're gonna be doing climbing, so maybe not specifically the fingertip pull-ups. Yeah, flex hang is good. Yeah, so I mean, we'll talk. I want to write the workout as the workout is. So in the notes or whenever I talk about the workout as at the end, I'll give options for people who need them, and then some things that are like steps above, some challenges for those that need something a little heavier. But we're just kind of going in the middle here for the actual exercise selection and programming and whatnot. Yeah, so we've got those 3 sections there. And in the endurance section, we're probably going to be throwing in core exercises of some sort. I may also, yeah, we're going to do hanging. No, we'll do that up here. We'll do that up here under the endurance section. Hanging leg raises and maybe windshield wipers. Okay. So we've got that stuff there. Fantastic. So yeah, well, I mean, this is endurance for this particular workout. So, we're kind of, we don't want to throw everything we could possibly throw into a workout into one thing, especially since this seems to be a very pulling, grip, heavy workout. So running wouldn't necessarily be something that we would want to do here, but we could do something like, putting, running blocks into this in between exercises, so like going from one station to another. All right, so let's take a look here. So we've got our exercise selection basically down. We've got 3 sections of the workout. The activation section, which is really just getting everything moving and ready to work. Then we've got our strength section, which is getting all of our maximal effort out so that we can really build everything and work from there. And then we have our endurance section, which is the general movements that we have, and then working everything to sort of like failure. So yeah, there we go. We're working with that. So let's go ahead and go to actually building each of these sections. So you'll probably lose some of these exercises as we go down. That's fine. Just want to keep them in there. We'll start at the activation section. So let's do get everything moving first. We're going to put that here. The last section. So mountain climbers, farmer's carry, we'll say inverted rows, grippers, and then and then we can, so yeah, just getting into that whole activation of the muscles that we're going to be working through today. Yeah, that circuit's not a bad idea. Make that into a circuit. That's actually not a bad idea at all. So we can say 2 rounds, say 5 reps grippers, we'll say 10, we'll say 10 inverted rows, inclined farmer's carry, we'll say 20 steps, and then we'll do something like 30 to 50-pound dumbbells. And then we'll say 25 mountain climbers. So getting everything starting to warm up, getting the grip activated, getting the lats involved, really getting the grip activated again, and then we're gonna get everything warmed up. So that's actually really solid in that activation section. Then for our strength section, let's go ahead and we're just putting these here so they're not all in the same line. Then we can build it from there. All right. That would be an idea. Weight granting. He was very strong. So the activation section is sort of a warm-up. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't also do a general warm-up. This activation section is specifically to get everything primed for the strength section. All right. So we got heavy pull-ups, towel pull-ups, rows, grippers. So I want to do the heavy pull-ups first to work the ability for the hands to hold a maximal amount of weight and for the lats to be able to produce a maximal amount of force. That doesn't necessarily mean if you can't do heavy pull-ups, that doesn't mean that you're out of luck here. This is just the idea is to do heavier sets of pull-ups here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a descending ladder. So we're going to go 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, and 1 on the heavy pull-ups. And the goal is to try to increase the amount of weight each time when you're doing those pull-ups, even if it's just a little bit. If you're unable to do heavy pull-ups, you can just use an assisted pull-up machine, but we can talk about that a little bit later. And then for towel pull-ups, we'll do, because after this, it's going to be taxed a little bit. With the towel pull-up, you're going to really need to grip hard. So we're thinking 3 sets of max reps, because the grip is the thing that's going to give out on you, not your lats on that one. So then we got, oh, you know what, we're gonna move that. We're gonna go here first. We got rows, inverted rows. We're gonna do inverted rows. Let's see. How about any hold for activation? Well, I mean, you've got the carries and stuff for that, but we could do like, let's see. Oh, you know what we're not gonna do? We're not gonna do inverted rows here. We're gonna do 10. That's a. You gave me an idea. We're gonna do 10 scapular pull-ups, which we'll talk about that later, like once we get there. It's just setting the scapular position for the pull-up, but it's also sort of a hang. All right, then we'll do inverted rows here. We'll do 3. I'll think about that for right now, but we're gonna do grippers, and we'll do 3 sets of 3. So we'll do 3 times 3 reps. And they want to be like the strong grippers. So if they're not the strong grippers, we'll talk about how to figure that out. But so we're looking for heavy grippers there. And then we've got the inverted rows. So pyramiding is when you start at a low amount of reps and then build to a higher amount of reps and then go back down to a low amount of reps. So it looks like this. Let's see. So inverted rows, we're going to do 3 sets of 8. Yeah, 3 sets of 8. And we're going to work our way down. So like we're going to start with 3 sets of 8, and then we're going to make it more difficult, and we'll talk about how to make it more difficult later. And let's see here. Now we're going to do 3 sets of we're not going to max rep it yet. We're going to do 3 sets of 6 here. And we'll make it more difficult in other ways. So that's our strength section there. We've got our endurance section. So which is climbing or pull-ups for reps, hanging, mountain climbers, hanging leg raises, and windshield wipers. So that's where we're finding all of our core stuff. We may do this as a circuit too, but we will see. So EMOM is good for certain muscular endurance things when you're trying to build overall volume. So, and then like, you know, because obviously as you add more repetitions, there's less time to rest. So it's good for certain, you know, muscular endurance stuff. What? Mantic, stop trying to throw push-ups into everything. Push-ups are in the pressing section, like the pressing workout. Dumbbell or resistance band rows. Yeah, so that would be obviously something as an option. So we'll say inverted rows or I've got it. Just give me a good idea. We're gonna say inverted rows, single arm inverted rows, which would be the more difficult version, or we'll do single arm bent over row. Yeah, single arm bent over row as an option instead of, say, single arm dumbbell bent over row. There we go. Yeah, it's every minute on the minute. So it starts, you do a certain number of reps. At the beginning of the next minute, you do however many reps is listed. We talk about that in the Naruto Ninja Movement workout. Okay. Push-up position. Okay, so yeah, that's called a renegade row. That's not a bad idea. Let's see here. Let's do. We've got 4 exercises in the first section, 4 exercises in the second section, and 5 exercises in the third section. We don't want to do too much with, you know, exercise selection. We are repeating some of our exercises, so that's okay. So let's talk about what we're going to do with the windshield wipers. And the windshield wipers can be on the floor or on, you know, hanging. So we're going to do 10 windshield wipers. We'll start with it. These are honestly just placeholders at the moment. Hanging and pull-ups. So we may do climbing or imam pull-ups then. We'll do 20 minutes climbing. No, we're going to do section here. So we're going to do, let's think. Do we want to have the climbing, do all the climbing or all the pull-ups at once, and then do a endurance circuit? Yeah, we do. We want to do all of the climbing at once and then do an endurance. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do all of that, and then we're going to go boom. So we'll do, actually I want to do this. So we'll do first section, climbing or imam pull-ups, and then we'll say endurance circuit. All right, 30-second hanging. So we'll do, and then we're going to work through variations here on this, but we'll talk about this. So I'm going to do hill climbers first, then mountain climbers, then Everests, hanging leg raises. We'll keep that the same, windshield wipers, and then 30-second hanging. So that's going to be pretty quick. So we want to do 10. Let's see. Especially involving climbing and heavy weights. So yeah, actually in the workout in the anime, he's climbing with like a ball and chain attached to his feet, which I don't recommend doing for obvious reasons. It's not safe. But you can. That's why obviously we have the heavy pull-ups in there to sort of get around that. Let's see. So we're gonna do a 20-minute. Is it 20? Let me calculate how long this workout's gonna be already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's 14 sets in the strength section. Half again for it's gonna be, so it's 20-ish minutes already. It's 34, 35 minutes. So strength section should probably take you 35 minutes or so. Activation section will take you less than 5. So we're gonna say 40 minutes, maybe 45 minutes with a warm-up. So we can do that. We can go a little bit. So if we want to make the workout an hour long, we can make the climbing only 10 minutes. If we want to go a little bit over that, we can make the climbing / pull-ups 20 minutes. And then we've got our endurance circuit, which we want to do, which that's also our core stuff. We're going to do 3 rounds of the endurance core circuit. Let's see here. Yeah, isometrics. That's correct. So, yeah, we're not going to be doing too much climbing with a weighted vest, just because when you're climbing, you're already putting yourself sort of at risk, and I would recommend you to do climbing in a climbing gym with, you know, all the safety equipment necessary. Obviously, climbing a rope is a little bit different, and you probably should still have a crash pad or something underneath you, just for safety's sake. But climbing with a weighted vest, climbing is already hard enough. I would only recommend climbing with a weighted vest for like really like competitive athletes, for like CrossFit Games, you know, people that are really into climbing already, really competitive. So we're not going to be including that in this workout. That's why we have the strength section. But you could do weighted pull-ups for the EMOM once you get to that point. So we're going to do 20 minutes climbing or EMOM pull-ups. So the EMOM pull-ups will be more to your whatever level you're at. So if you're going to start with 1 and then slowly build up over time. And then we've got the mountain climbers, hanging leg raises, windshield wipers, and 30-second hanging for 3 rounds. Now the 30-second hanging can be both arms, one arm for 15 seconds each, or one arm for 30 seconds each. That's going to be dependent upon your level, and these can be on the floor or hanging from bar or hanging from towel. That would be dependent upon your level again. Hanging leg raises, once again, we're talking about we could potentially, we can do these with knees, straight leg, and we can do them from hanging from towel. So we've got, you know, those options there. So we're also working on the grip there. So if your grip was able to handle it for that section, that's what that would look like. Yeah, so we can talk about ways to improve that kind of stuff, but this is what we're looking at here for our basic workout for use case climbing, a grip workout. We've got our activation section, 25 mountain climbers, 20 steps farmer's carry with 30 to 50 pound dumbbells in each hand, 10 scapular pull-ups, 5 reps grippers, and that doesn't have to be like either it's a light grippers, and then we got 2 rounds of that. And then we're going to move into the strength section. We're going to have heavy pull-ups. We're going to have 6 total sets, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, and 1. Then we're going to move into inverted rows or single arm inverted rows or a single arm dumbbell bent over row. So that's going to work your core and your lats. We got 3 sets of 8 on that. For towel pull-ups, 3 sets of 6. And we can make that harder in different ways. We'll talk about that later. And heavy grippers, 3 sets of 3. I know that 3 sets of 3 doesn't seem like much, but it's trying to exert maximum force on it. And then we've got our endurance section, which is 20 minutes of climbing or 20 minutes EMOM pull-ups. And then we've got our endurance circuit for 3 rounds, 10 mountain climbers with these variations here, which on this one, we're going to do hill climbers in the first round. So we'll say first, and then mountain climbers on the second round. We'll talk about what each of those are later. And then Everest on the third round. And then we've got 10 hanging leg raises, which these are difficulty levels. So we're going to start with the knees, then go straight leg, then go hanging from towel, and then we'll go windshield wipers, we'll go floor, hanging from bar, hanging from towel. And then we've got 30-second hanging, which difficulties would be both arms, one arm for 15 seconds on each side, and then one arm for 30 seconds on each side. And then you could potentially even do like towel each side, just to make it more difficult. So that is our workout. We have made a workout in about an hour and a half. We took it from voting to, you know, selecting what kind of exercise, and then we ended up making it a little bigger than we thought we were going to, but that's okay. We're going to expand on that, and that'll be fun. So Everests are a deeper range of motion mountain climber, where your hands are on the ground, and then your foot ends up on the outside of your hand. So it's a bigger motion. So it's a lot more. There's a lot more to it. And that would be just once. Yeah. So since it's a program that would be part of a larger program, it would definitely just be once a week. Because we're looking at probably 5 different workouts to make one program. So yeah, that's the workout you guys help make. Yusuke's climbing and grip workout. Great freaking job. Thank you for assisting me in doing it. You helped with exercise selection and helping me decide what sections we were going to do it in and if it was going to be in a circuit or not. So fantastic work. We can do this again with the rest of these if you guys like, or I can just make those workouts following. We'll probably have some polls to decide if we want to do that or not. Because this does seem like something that you guys enjoy, because you really jumped on it as soon as I started doing it, and we've had a fair amount of people in here already. Let's see, viewer activity, analytics. Yeah, we've had a lot of people in here, so that's pretty amazing. Like normally our playbacks for an hour and a half or 2 hour live stream end up being about 110. We're 330 right now, which is pretty sick comparatively. Yeah, so if you guys enjoy these kinds of things where I come onto the channel like live and teach you guys about exercise selection and things like that, or if you'd like to see more things like this, please let me know. And share this with people and enjoy it. But that's all for today, guys. Thanks so much for dropping in. Until next time, I'm the Anime Trainer. Good luck and train hard.